What's up, everybody? Sorry, my voice. What's up, everybody? This is part 4 of KCD. Currently, we're in the nightmare sequence after being beaten up by bandits, and Teresa saved us, and we're currently asleep. And I'm trying to. This is a way on how to get Radzig's sword in the dream sequence. I'll be showing you guys in a second. Now, I think it's. So hold on. Give me a second, guys. Watching a video on how to, because I don't really know how to get it. I've been wanting to, but I will post a shorter video on how to get it. All right, now got the first thing. Got it straight this way. First landmark here. Okay. All right. Got another. Best them. I don't think they can hurt you unless you like actually try to fight them, which you shouldn't. Okay. Okay. So tree here, and you keep going. Burnt deck. Because you have to do this a certain way. If you go straight for it, it will trigger, it will stop the dream sequence and it will go to a cutscene. Wait, hold on, I gotta go back because I see that. Got it. All right, I think I see it. So what you're gonna do is go past the burnt deck. I think that's what it was. Then you should be here. Okay, I think I got it. So hold on, do I see the castle? I don't really see it yet, but I think you keep heading this way. So hope it doesn't trigger. Oh, and then you're gonna want to keep heading this way. I still have a Radzig sword? I think I do. See if this works. What is this, bro? Bro, are you kidding? Okay, hold up. Alright, well, it didn't work for me, but, cool. I mean, I don't know why it didn't work, because I thought I had the sword. It's kind of weird. If I had his sword, it would work. I don't know what he did to his sword. I don't think anything. Alright, well, I tried at least. I watched the tutorial. It said it was last year, though, so it might have gotten patched. I don't know, developers haven't really worked on this game in a while, because I feel like they're fine with it. We also got most of the DLCs. I think we got all the DLCs except one. The DLCs in this game, very good. Very top tier. See, if you want immediately, you trigger the cutscene.
Do you need some help?
Oh, not this guy. Oh, that was cold.
Henry! There's work to be done.
They had a lot more variety with armors in this game. You know, in the second game, they should have added the armor that Henry had in the loading screen. You know, the red and
Wake
the
up!
it's like the normal metal
It's not
armor, but it's got the
sunlight.
red parts.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry, wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me?
There she is, Teresa, our new love.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Of course we do.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
Rattay, that's how bro, I've been saying it
Don't
Rattay
remember
all these
anything?
years. Okay.
I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
I don't know why we're doing this, bro. Few delirious days later, like
Awake.
Good morning.
the prologue's finished.
It's near midnight.
The prologue was like
You've slept all
3
day.
hours. That prologue was shorter. Though I do know one prologue that's way longer. I feel like the Assassin's Creed
beauty of
Valhalla
it was
prologue was
worse.
pretty long.
But at
This
least the
isn't
fever's
too bad.
over.
It's like not 3 hours. It's like 2 if you do it all right. If you do it like consecutively. Just hung out a little bit
You
and
were
tried to
lucky.
get some more stuff.
I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Talmberg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
Searching for me?
Yes, Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radek he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They
So there's
killed
2
all my
love
brothers,
interests.
my family.
There's a ton of mini
Friends.
ones.
They're all dead.
There's a ton of mini love interests
All of
in
them.
KCD2. You know, you only
Everyone
have
but
them for
one.
like 30
Killed
minutes.
one of my
There's
brothers.
3 main ones that you can romance throughout the story.
What did I
But in
have
this
to
story,
lose?
there's only 2. Now, Teresa's the canon and real ones, remember her? But you can also you can romance actually 2 people. You can romance Lady Stephanie too, which I think I need for a trophy, so I'm gonna do that. But we all know who the true
I'm not
romance
surprised.
option is
I'll bring you more
Teresa
to
here,
have
bro.
something
She's
to
king.
eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
I mean, like, she's the best. Like, if you played KC1, you know Teresa's
Good morning
goated.
to
Cause
you.
like anybody who
Live
plays it,
again.
I see a lot of people who say like this
But
girl's the
instead of
worst,
thanking
blah
me,
blah
she
blah, on
took
random
a little
people
and
on the
quartered
story.
me on the
But I
town
feel like
square.
everyone can agree that she's the
Pat on
sweetest.
the back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it.
I mean,
I
sometimes
needed
they get
help
annoying, but
persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house.
We're in Rattay Mill. My uncle's Miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and
my
your
fault.
medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
how are your clothes still like have blood on them?
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
So we're gonna do this first quest where we get introduced to Bernard, but then after that, we're gonna do a lot of side quests to upgrade our levels. Let's talk to this guy.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Pesha, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Look, couldn't I just pay you instead?
I'd say you're a fucking ungrateful pup. But if you think you got money to throw around, so be it. You'll pay me the costs, and for a whole fortnight of my valuable time.
I don't have that much.
Then come back when you have. Debts must be paid, or
Oh, I
you
might
can
have
still
ruined a
wipe the slate
quest.
by doing that little job for me.
Oh no, because I stole Baron's Groschen and oh wait, no, it might be in
Tell
the
me about
chest.
it.
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That
Basically,
sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught.
There's a ton of miscellaneous quests around.
Oh, don't worry.
They all kind of
It's just a
involve
job like any
some of
other.
the story.
Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition.
But there's
Do corpses bother you?
6
No one
main
no one should touch them.
side quest storylines. There's Miller Peshek's side quest storyline where he has you steal a bunch of stuff, then you complete it. And then after you complete his storyline, he tells you go to the other Miller. I don't know where he is. And their storylines are a little bit smaller. He's by Sassow, and then there's another one who's pretty close.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much.
Um,
Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring, my mate, Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller.
yeah, see, he's the Miller.
Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? There's nothing sacred to you.
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
This guy he kind
I
of
think I've already
sucks
heard
at the
more than I need
start,
to know.
but like once you
You've got
get
the
to know
tongue of
him,
the
he's
devil
actually
himself. If
pretty
you tried
nice.
hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere.
I'll
If
show you
there's
where
any
you get it.
problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him. God be with you.
Alright. Nice. I gotta get my gear. Oh, so these are the DLC ones. I got all these maps. Basically, so there's like a few different DLCs. I'm gonna explain them. First one is the Treasures of the Past, where basically you get maps and you have to find this cool warhorse armor by going to each map. Um, Another one is it's like something I forgot the name, but basically it's you play as Teresa and what happened, and you play like as her eyes when she was like in Skalitz, and then you also there's a second one where he plays Johanka or something. I think that's the name. You'll meet her later in the story. You have to find out because she's accused of being a witch, and you have to help her like not like be dead or get hanged. Then there's the Adventures of Hans Capon. Basically, Hans Capon. Sorry. You'll meet him very soon. He kind of sucks at the start, but then he's like your best friend. I think you know him from KCD too. Basically, he wants to romance this girl, and to do it, you have to get a ton of different items for him across the map. Blah 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 that. And then there's Band of I'm just gonna say it, Bastards. It's a very short one, but it's my favorite. Basically, you go with this Radzig assigns you to this band or this gang, and he says they owe him, and basically they basically just go around the map like trying to stop like crime and stuff, and then you get this really cool like blue and gold armor from it. It's called the Zul armor. Basically, at the end of the storyline, it's like after like 1 hour and like 2 hours of in the Band of Bastards DLC. You have to boss fight this guy named Hagen Zol. He's like an enemy. He's an enemy of Radzig's. You'll find out more about that. And he has this armor. So he pays off the rest of the band, the gang, which kind of sucks because they were loyal to Radzig and now they're not. And so you have to 1v1 him in a fight. And if you beat him, he has like 20 bandits with him to help him. And so you said if you can, you can say to have a fair duel, and he'll do it. And then after you do the duel, he'll die, and then the rest of the bandits will preach by his side. And then after they leave, you can just loot him, and you'll get this cool like kind of blue and gold armor. And what I'm forgetting. Oh, and then there's basically no spoilers, but later in the story, you do this thing to this. You find out this abandoned, like huge bandit camp in this abandoned town called Pitch Talkie or something. I think Lady Stephanie talked about it when she was talking to us at the night when we were in Tallenberg from Skalitz, like when we ran from Skalitz. Uh, and so you can, basically, that's where you can become the bailiff of the town. Because something happens in the story to the town. I'm not going to spoil it. And after that, you become the bailiff. And it's kind of like a game where you have to you have to use your own money to buy different houses and decide, like, whether to have a swordsmith or an armor or a guardhouse or have horses. And you just have to. It's like a cool one because you can always come back and you're the bailiff of it. So it's pretty cool. It's not so bad. I mean, it's not my favorite. Band of Bastards is probably my favorite, even though it's a really short one. I played all of these, but currently, because I used to play on my dad's computer, but currently I only have um, the Band of Bastards. The only one I don't have, I have all those DLCs currently downloaded on my PS5. The only one I don't have is the one with Teresa, where you see in her eyes, and so you don't really unlock anything from Teresa. I mean, like in her quest line, all you unlock is this dog to help you. He'll help fight with you. It's okay. I don't really think it was much, but gonna have to. It's gonna have to do. It's not too bad. It just I wasn't really in favor of that. Oh, we get this Warhorse games in. Basically, it's this huge armor. You have to go around the map, but you have to get really good at lockpicking. So I'm gonna wear this. God, this music is peak. Okay, peak. Like another level of peak. These are the ancient map. I know all the locations pretty much. I have to search them up from time to time. But I'm gonna just tell you now if you get this DLC. I think most of the DLCs, if you get the Royal Pack, you get all the DLCs. So there's a treasure over here. That's Ewitz. It's a town you get later in the story. There's like 10 towns or villages in this town. So that's where Pitchitaki, it's like an abandoned huge bandit camp. Over here you'll know what happens later in the story. It's pretty big. It's like you kind of, something happens to it after you finish the first half of the at the end of the first half of the story, which is like 10 hours long. So it's over here. Mayor Hoyet is here. Letta Chalky is like, I don't know how to spell it, is here. Sasau, which is another big one, that's where the monastery is there. Naoth or something, I think that's how you spell it, is there. And then Ewitz is there. So a lot of villages, but So I think that there's a treasure right over here. There's a treasure right above here, kind of above Ewitz. There's a one in this really far corner. It's just woods. There. Trying to remember. There's one like right over here, and I think there's like one here. So you have to go in different ports. See, here it is. From the Ashes. That's what it's called. Pribula Slavitz, a sprawling, long-abandoned village, is now swallowed up by the woods. You have always wondered what secrets it's concealed and why villagers never return there. And so you were pleasantly surprised when Sir Divish told you he had plans for the old settlement. This is the one where you become bailiff. Sir Divish enlists your help in rebuilding Pribula. Okay, I'm just gonna say Pribula Slavitz after the bandits have been driven out of the hamlet in the main quest, Baptist of Fire. It's the last quest of the half. I'm not going to spoil what happens, but I bet you can guess. If you're not sure where to find him, look for this icon. However, you will temporarily not be able to launch or continue playing the DLC during any battle quests. Okay? The Morris Adventures of Bold Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans Capon, the rightful heir to the town of Ratai, dedicates most of his time to educate himself in matters knightly. He excels at hunting, combat, horse riding, or so he believes. He hasn't mastered the no game of chess, or even the more common game of dice. And as for poetry recitation, the time has come for him to work that if he's went to the heart of his man. So you basically just help him get the love of his life. Except it really isn't, because in the next story, that's easier. Beginning of a new adventure with Sir Hans is activated at the end of the Capon quest line, culminating in the Robber Baron assignment, which can be started after the main quest, question and answers. Capon, however, has no time for Morris adventures during the battles toward the end of the game, so you won't be able to accept a quest from him until the very end, when Sir Hans arrives at the camp by Nail. If you're not sure where to find him, look for this icon. Nice. Okay. Band of Bastards, one of my favorite. Traveling the roads in the province is hazardous. Merchants are afraid even to stick their noses out of the inns. Visiting relatives in neighboring villages is a life of death gamble, and folks living in remote farm stands sleep with axes under their pillows. Behind any oak or ash along the wayside, there may be a ruthless bandit lying in wait, or even a poor student who has drunk away his last groschen and entering the spirit of those lawless times. Either way, the victim is lucky to lose his purse. Okay, I'm gonna just start reading like the second part. You can start dealing with the dangers on the road by talking to Sir Radzig after completing the main quest, Baptist of Fire. Shortly after this point in the story, Sir Radzig will be found at the viewing point over Tallenberg, and later at Perkstein Castle and Rattay. If you're not sure where to find him, look for this icon or for the icon. This assignment may be temporarily unavailable during the military operations toward the end of the main story, or may halt progress in the story for a while. And last one. A legend is circulating in the province about stashes containing magnificent warhorse armor. I didn't really like this armor. It's better than it's so. There's two warhorse armors. There's one in the second game and one in the first game. My opinion, the warhorse armor in this game is so much better than the one in the second game. Many people have searched for it, but in vain. With little effort and the grace of God, perhaps you can succeed in finding the armor and donning it to assist you in fighting the good fight. The first part of the warhorse armor and 5 treasure maps will appear in your Universal's trash. After launching the main quest Awakening at Rattay Mill, you can access your trunk for any home or lodging you have in the world. Tournament. Okay, this one's like this one isn't a technically they count it, but it's technically a free DLC. So you don't have to buy it. It's just gonna be in the main game. The tournament conveyed by Sir Hanish takes place once every 7 days at Rattay Upper Castle. The aim of the tournament is to test the skill of combatants with all kinds. So, in my opinion, after completing the side quest Next to Godliness with Sir Hans, you can accept a new quest from him, which will launch an instance of the regular tournament. If you're not sure where to find him, look for the sword icon. If you're already progressed in the storyline as far as epilogue, you won't be able to accept the quest from Capon, and the tournament will launch on its own. The tournament will not take place while Sir Hanish is at war. So the tournament, basically, if you win the tournament, you get like 200 groschen and this piece of the Lipa armor. And so if you do the tournament 6 times, and you can just wait for the tournament after you sign up, if you win it like 5 or 6 times, you get this really cool Lipa armor. It's like a yellow and black armor. It's super cool. It's that like my last playthrough was when I finally unlocked it, because the tournament's really hard to beat, but I know a way to make it so much easy, because you have to like fight other people. You don't know how good they are, but okay. Alright, finish all that. So that's most of the DLCs. There's one more, it's the one with Teresa, but I don't really bother with that one, because that DLC took like 5 hours, because you have to be like in her mind.
Farewell. Try unlocking this trunk.
Sure.
Hold the lock with your right and use it to feel out the tumbler.
Basically, if you want to train your lockpicking skill, which you will need if you want to steal stuff,
Turn the whole mechanism
mostly.
right. It's quite easy. It only takes a bit of practice. Now try punching around in the lock with the stick until you feel the right point where the tumbler is.
Basically, you gotta find
Got it?
the icon.
Now turn the whole lock to play, but don't stop holding the tumbler with the pick. Otherwise, you'll be fucked and you'll have to start all over again. You're a dab hand, Hal. Make something out of you yet. Remember, this trunk's only for practice. With real horses, you have to watch out. Try a few more times.
I'm gonna trade. I want to get my lockpicking skill really high. Pretty easy. Just one more time. There's one part of you can't get Radzig's armor, but there's one part you can get, like if you steal from his chest when he's sleeping, you can get like this Radzig kind of yeah, let's try this one more time. I know I just said that, but so really there's really easy, then there's medium, then there's hard, and then there's really hard, and that's like the levels of lockpicking. So you won't be able to do the hard or really hard or ones until you further level your lockpicking skill. And even when you do, they're hard to beat. I'm actually pretty good at the hard ones. It's just so the highest level you can get for each of your perk points or for each of your perks, like running, agility. Then there's a ton of mini ones like horsemanship, how fast your horse or perk points you can do. Like special abilities for your horse. It's like a skill tree for each of the main things. Like their stealth, that kind of stuff. So, uh, the max level is 30 for each of them, pretty much. So I'll show you. So you go to player, and you go to skills. So you see, so this is your stats. So first you have your main level stats, which gives you like overall stuff. Um, then you have stuff that focus on your strength, your agility, your strength, how much you can. Strength is mostly like how hard you can punch, how easy. It's mostly like if you level up your strength, you level up how much you can carry at the time and stuff. So you can carry more. See, like I can only carry like 70, and so the easiest way to level up your strength is just be overcumbered, which is like you're carrying too much, and if you just walk around in it, then you can just easily level it up. Then agility is how fast you can run or how much, yeah, how fast. Vitality is how much stamina you have, and the speech is like, getting people to do what you want. And then you can't really level these up. They're just like, it shows how much you are. Combat, you have defense, warfare, which is kind of overall if you're a duel, axe, which is axe, bow is what you're, shooting long range, mace, sword, and then unharmed is like fist fighting. Skills, so you can do alchemy in this game and make potions. Alchemy's kind of boring to me. You will do it. You need to make a potion. There's a certain potion you need to make in the Hans K. Pond DLC. It's like a love potion or something. I never really liked alchemy in this game because it was really confusing, and I always watched videos on how to do it. Drinking is like I don't get why they put drinking, but the easiest way to do it is just drink the entire time. I think it's basically like the drinking, like if it's like look, it says like the beer you get 50% weaker. I don't know why they added this. It's really cool, but I just generally don't know why. So you have top shelf spirits are 50% weaker for you. You can drink more. I don't know, like I don't think anybody really drinks that much in this game, but whatever. Herbalism is like picking plants. Horsemanship is like your horse, how fast they can go, their perk points. Um, Houndmaster, I think. What? I have the dog. Okay, so Houndmaster is only available if you get the Teresa DLC, I think. I don't know why I have it though, but whatever. It's only available if you get the Teresa DLC. Hunting is, you can hunt in this game. Lockpicking is, opening the chest. Maintenance is like how much health your items have. So like if your armor has like is about to break, that's what maintenance is. Pickpocketing is exactly what it sounds like. You can unlock that, I think, like after this main quest I'm about to do. Basically, you get behind someone and you pickpocket what they have. Reading is what makes you a lot smarter and stuff, and there's a lot of options when doing speech of reading. Stealth is exactly what it sounds like, sneaking around and that stuff. And then you also have buffs. So like you have debuffs is hunger. Then your reputation kind of goes. So there's a trophy for getting a good reputation in all towns. And then it just shows the general. So it shows like what you've done. Uh, I've killed 4 people, 3 enemies. Wait, who did I kill? People and animals killed. It's kind of knockouts. I've knocked out 4 people. I don't think I killed them. Just stealth kills. To get stealth kills, you have to obtain a dagger. Obtaining a dagger is pretty easily. Basically, you just get behind them and then you stab them. So if you want them dead for sure. Stealth kills are the ones though. I think you need to be like ready for them to struggle because knockouts are easy. You can pretty much, besides main story people or like main side quest people, you can knock out pretty much anybody. But besides that, see, like this is a really hard one. So the walk is too difficult, so I can't do it. That's pretty much the overview. See, vitality, what do I just get? So you just go here. and it's gonna show a yellow mark. And so when you go to it, you're gonna go. It's gonna say number right here. You're gonna go to it, and you're gonna see. So we got. You run slower, but keep it up for longer. Run faster. I don't know why I can't do this because marathon and sprinter are kind of bleed slower. Bleed slower. I might be. What the?
Have you eaten yet?
Yeah.
I did.
No, wine. Whatever. So, and then so what I need to do is I need to train my swords and my weapons. So what I would say is you have to get through like 2 main quests or you have to get through 1 main quest, and then once you get to the Rattay region, and then you will unlock training with Captain Bernard. He's kind of mean, but basically you can train. The easiest thing I would do at the start is don't like do 1 main quest because that's how you unlock the training. But other than that, train all of your weapon stats because that will make fighting so much easier because fighting is brutal in this game and stuff. And then if you want to unlock any more, like it's kind of easy, like just work on speech because the easiest way to upgrade speech is haggling, and haggling is like when you're trying to trade or buy something. Haggling is like lowering the price on how much you pay. That's pretty much what it is. So this is Rattay. I don't think so. There's a lot of places in it, but pretty cool. So anyway, just want to show you guys that. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.